We're here today at the Paper Clinic. I'm here with Desiree Stewart. And what are your responsibilities? What do you do here?
Well, I am the co-founder and co-owner of the Paper Clinic. It was kind of my brainchild a few years back, and I had the amazing opportunity to put it into action in 2018. With that opportunity, I do all the operations and the coordinating and trying to create a positive, creative culture here in the Paper Clinic in Viera.
So what exactly is the Paper Clinic?
The Paper Clinic is a business incubator, if you will. It's where businesses in all forms of their life cycle come in and they can grow and collaborate with other business owners and like-minded individuals to help other people with their business or grow their own business, or maybe even, wind down their business if they're looking to retire soon. We try to get a nice group of ethical professionals in one place.
Ideal Impact Media has been a resident here for a few months, and we've received a lot of benefit. There's a lot of people that come through the doors. The space is amazing. You're holding events, and there's an event coming up, which I'm speaking at. Tell me about this Tuesday thing going on.
So it has a funny name, and it's called Twerk on Tuesday. And it kind of picked up how people are like, how'd you get that name? And it's kind of like the lingo, like, oh, what are you doing on Tuesday? Oh, I'm going to work on Tuesday. Oh, you're going to go to work on Tuesday? Yeah, at the Paper Clinic. And so really, I just wanted to be a fun-filled day for professionals. The beginning is going to be a different networking group than what people are used to. So expect high energy and good conversation and to really get to know the people you're networking with. And then there's 2 workshops later on, one of which is going to be with you and Ideal Impact Media, and you guys will talk about fun things with marketing. And then we have Alan Bernstein with HR Office Savers talking about some human resources things that all small business owners really need to have in their back pocket.
Having good vendors to outsource some of these things to, whether it's your marketing, whether it's your HR, if you're a 2, 3, even 20-person business, you may not have dedicated people in these roles. And so being able to outsource and get those things done and have a base level of understanding to protect yourself and your business, is that going to sort of be the theme going forward? What are going to be future events about?
It really depends on the people who come and what is really important to them. So but we do want to touch on everything. So like you alluded to, when you are part of a big company with thousands of people, you have a legal department and an advertising and marketing department and an HR department. And that's the beauty of the Paper Clinic, and really what we want to exemplify at Twerk on Tuesday is that you have all of these professionals where while you're walking on your way to the water cooler, you can ask the question when it's urgent for you, when it's on your mind and when you're thinking about it, rather than having to wait like, oh, I'll see this person at that event, or maybe I'll shoot them an email. This is water cooler talk, crucial issues that affect your business every day that get done just by having your business home here at the Paper Clinic. And that's really what the event and what the Paper Clinic is all about.
Very awesome. So this will be the first one in September, and then it'll be a monthly event.
Correct.
And it'll always be the second Tuesday.
Always the second Tuesday of every month, unless it's a holiday, of course, and we'll send out much notice.
Yeah.
So.
Now, it's an all-day event. People are going to be coming and going, or kind of tell me a little bit about the format on that.
Well, the reason why there's a gap between each of the segments, the networking group and all the workshops, is we really want to see people experience what the collaboration is here, or to do those one-on-ones right on site, not have to wait a week later when you're at a coffee shop. And that's what the collaboration space is. But also people have hectic schedules. So if you come in the morning and stay all day, that's great. Or if you can only, pick up Trevor or Alan's workshop, you stop in and you really get that education. So it's for, everybody, and whatever time allotment allows you to stop in.
Tell me a little bit more about businesses who may be interested in the Paper Clinic. Kind of give me, where can they enter? What are the different levels of availability?
Well, currently we only have one more office suite available for people who need a lot of privacy or need to lock up files or expensive equipment in their office, because we just had a website developer signed today, so that's really exciting. Thank you. They'll be moving in the next month. But really, industries that we're really trying to get in here are an accountant or a tax professional would be really helpful. And then consultants would be great. And then also nonprofits. We'd like to see that collaboration in here as well. I believe that the open office setup is perfect to control their overhead expenses and still be able to utilize all the professionals in the space.
Very cool. So we understand the paper clinic. Anybody's invited to come at any time. Check it out. If you have a small business, it can be very helpful to protect your margins, also help you grow. And it's just a great place to be. We have a lot of fun being here. And
I hope so.
Yeah, it's really great. Let me ask you, obviously you're also part of Stewart Law. Tell me
Yes.
about Stewart Law and what you do for the firm.
So Stewart Law, we are in our 3rd year of existence. We are a business contracts and construction law. I always have to put a disclaimer. I am not an attorney, but I am married to one. Someone has to have a soul around here. Just kidding. That's a lawyer joke. Those are bad. But Blake has a lot of Fortune 500 experience being in-house counsel and negotiating really big contracts that are in the billions of dollars area. And he also did software agreements and licensing. So it's really instrumental, especially with the Space Coast being an engineering capital of the world, for people who have these ideas or these side businesses to have someone who's been on the big table, negotiating the big things and seeing how it all leads to the big picture. Blake has that expertise. And then, he's really credentialed, but one thing is that he's down to earth. People don't really expect him to be an attorney when they just see him on the streets because he is so personable and he has a way of breaking down things to layman's terms. And with being a contracts attorney, one of his key elements for any time he writes a contract is a 3rd grader should be able to read it and know exactly how a contract should go. And if a 3rd grader can't do that, then it's too complicated, and who's really going to read it and put it into action? And so we're a business and contract law firm for the everyday person who's really wanting a connection with their business partners and their community.
Yeah, and we've had the opportunity to bounce some things off of you. You guys come in and bounce things off of us. And that just speaks to the space that you're talking about, the paper clinic, the fact that there's collaboration. If there's a quick answer that somebody has, well, there's someone 20 steps away that can give you that one piece of information if you might need it. And if you need something more, they're right here and they're able to kind of leverage their skills and abilities to help grow your business. We're able to pass information back and forth to each other and help each other grow. And accelerator was another word that you used. And I think that's exactly what it is. I really hope that people will come out, check out the space. Really looking forward to seeing everybody on September 11th.
Yes, definitely. Come work with us on September 11th.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Desiree. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you.